Orn was also not on the Rift for Team Liquid's matchup against Suning. That one was a lot worse. It wasn't close necessarily. It was pretty bad if you're a TL fan, if you're an NA fan. Other than Jensen somehow pulling a magic trick at Baron out of his hat, that was rough to watch. So, and that's what really spurned your unhappiness and the tweet that you made about NA as a whole and the LCS, etc. You can find it at Fion on Fire. The tweet popped off. I'm sure many people agree with you. We'll talk about that at a later time. I want to focus on Team Liquid's matchup against Suning here. What really went wrong here?
Am I obligated to talk about this match? Like, is it in my contract? I actually have to be here and talk about it? Like, can I just say no comment? Oh my god.
No,
Come on, bosses. Do I really need to talk about this nonsense? Okay, the game really ended in the first, 30 seconds, like a minute. So essentially, Team Liquid, they picked a scaling hyper carry bottom lane that worked well in the planes with Twitch and Rakan. Tactical on the Twitch was amazing against Rogue. And they put Broxa on his most comfortable champion, Lee Sin. And they're like, let's get to work. Let's just scale and let's, have Broxa be an impact in the early lane. No pun intended to the actual top laner who had no impact this game. So, first few minutes, level 1, what happened? Suning, being intelligent and actually understanding what the win condition is for Team Liquid, were like, how can we make sure this Twitch never sees the light of day? Let's just ruin the bomb lane. First off, they picked Draven to just destroy them in lane. Secondly, knowing that Broxa is going to start red on blue side, they converge on that red. And they basically say, we're going to counter jungle you, and we are going to take this side of the map. And at this instance, Team Liquid is given two options. Either they back off and say, okay, we're going to split the map. I'll go top side. You control the bottom side. We're good. We don't need any level 1 fights here. Or you all commit and say, we are going to fight over this red. We're not going to give our territory over to this team. What do you think Team Liquid did, Arda? Did they fight? Or were they inactive, slow tempoed, and just said, handshake, we're going to try to wait till 40 minutes to fight you?
I don't think there were many handshakes.
No, there was no handshakes. There was only fists to their faces. So essentially, they don't. Team Liquid just says, you have fun, Broxa. Go up top side, steal their red, get your own blue. We'll cut off the map. We'll split it. And that's what all that Suning wanted. The game was over at that point. Draven takes over in lane, and SFOM just camps bot lane, stealing the Krug, stealing the red, just taking over the map. And Tactical and Corjete can't do anything about it. They are off of their waves, can't get experience. Game over. Broxa tries to have some influence on the top map, but Ben, who is on Jax, smartly, intelligently, knowing the win condition, just knowing that you just have to take over. SFOM is on Italy. The jungle is now his. Lee Sin isn't doing anything. Instead of, trying to 1v2 or try to be a hero or try to do anything, he played very safe. He let the wave crash into him. He was totally safe. He was completely safe. They tried. Broxa tried to force a gank, and it really was nothing to it. There was just not enough pressure on the top lane to make it happen. And by the time Broxa failed his gank and was trying to catch up and trying to find some relevancy in this match, Suning had all winning lanes, and Twitch and Rakan were dead on arrival. They could do nothing. They were totally and completely neutralized from second one when Team Liquid didn't decide to all in on the red for the red buff. They gave up territory on their side of the map and let SFOM just own them and control them. And what we saw was that Goldly ballooned to 1k gold in the first few minutes, to 2k gold, to 3k gold, to 5k gold, to 8k gold. And then finally, Team Liquid won a team fight magically when they were defending in their base, but it didn't matter by that point. There was nothing they could do. There was no objectives they could take. It was already over. And we saw the Jensen steal the Baron, but again, they were down 11k gold at the time. They could do nothing. They were choked out. And for the second game in a row, Team Liquid just kind of waited on their back foot and never did anything. They kind of let Suning dictate the entire pace of the game and just kind of kind of rolled over. They just kind of rolled over and said, "Oh, I guess you stole. I guess you took our side of the map. Okay, cool. Oh, I guess. You counterpicked our Twitch. Oh, I guess Draven's just gonna kill. Oh God. Oh, I guess Nidalee has 150 CS more than our Lee Sin because we didn't help Brux out." And it's just a myriad of issues, from draft to how they play to their indecision. Like, Team Liquid's better than this. Like, I'm not saying Team Liquid is the second best team in this group. I don't think there's anyone in this world who would say they deserve to get out of this group from what we've seen from their 2 first games in the main event. But they're so much better than this. It's really disappointing. These are 2 of the worst games I've ever seen from North America at Worlds. And that's saying something. But these are honestly 2 of the worst games North America has ever played at the World Championship. And it's coming from a team with World finalists, World semifinalists, and 2 World champions. It's really, really disappointing.